Welcome to a yoga session on finding calmness and strength within overwhelm. This is a time of the year where there are many transitions from spring to summer, end of school, maybe you're moving, maybe you're graduating. That's a lot of change, and when we're trying to scramble to get things done amidst lots of change, it's easy for us to lose our inner stability. So in this session, let's tune into how overwhelm is trying to extend yourselves, trying to do too much. And in any moment, we can only be present. So it's training our mind to be here now and to tackle what is right in front of us. So I invite all of you to just leave everything else off the mat for the next 30 minutes. And then as you find that calmness and return from survival mode to a space of inner centeredness, then you'll naturally be more able to prioritize, to focus, and also attune to your higher self or God to find out the solutions, and you will find the strength you will need. So let's begin by centering ourselves by connecting with our breath. The breath is a bridge from the body to the mind. So when we slow down our breathing, we can remove ourselves from that stage of overwhelmed, of extending ourselves outside, but withdrawing within. So we'll practice a technique called measured breathing. We'll inhale, hold the breath, and exhale for the same count. So let's begin by sitting up straight, palms uplifted at the junction between the thighs and the abdomen, and lift the gaze as if you're gazing at a distant mountaintop, as if you're ready there where you need to go. So close your eyes for a moment and feel the breath deep in the belly. And as you inhale, feel the belly expand and the belly soften in. And we'll add the technique now. So let's inhale, hold and exhale for a count of 5. Let's inhale, hold the breath, and exhale. Inhaling energy and presence, holding the breath with focus, and exhale, let the tension go, let the stress melt away. Inhale, willingness, hold without strain, and exhale, let go of any resistance you're holding in the body. Inhale, connection with a greater source. Hold the breath. And exhale, connect yourself with all that is all around you. You can continue for 2 more rounds at your own pace. And on your next breath, just release the technique. And let your breath be like a wave. Smooth, even. A wave that carries away all your burdens. As you mentally repeat, in stillness, I touch my inner strength. In stillness, I touch my inner strength. Your next breath, let's flutter the eyes open. We'll warm up the body. Let's begin with a butterfly flow. So sit on the edge of a cushion or a rectangular folded blanket. Bend your knees, open the hips, and hold on to the ankles. And what you do is we'll inhale and exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, warming up the hips here. And this time we're going to inhale, lift the chest, come into a backward bend as we move the chest forward. As we inhale, lift up from the mid-back, drop the head, and inhale up in a forward bend. Exhale down in a backward bend. Inhale up in a forward bend. Tuning into that wave-like motion, that flow state we can get into when we get ourselves out of the way. When we're not hindered by our limitations and burdens. One pointedly focused in this moment, in the flow of grace. One more. And let's inhale up. Roll the shoulders back a few times. And front. And now let's come on our back for bicycling to warm up our legs. Going to place the palms by the body. And on inhalation, you're going to bend one leg and begin bicycling, reaching the heel away from you and letting the heel go down to the floor, but not touching the floor. Keep breathing as you engage the abs. And now let's go up a tad further in 45-degree angle. And now up as high as you can, vertically. And slow is good. When we're overwhelmed, we need to slow it down. And reverse pedal, so slow down your movement. And now move to 45-degree angle, slowing down your breath. And moving all the way horizontal again. Slowing down. Being in this present moment. Feel the engagement of the belly, your inner fire. You can engage. Next breath, hug the knees into the belly and roll. And draw a circle with your lower back. And hugging the belly, the knee to the belly can help you to come into a position of greater acceptance, of greater self-care and love. That you're just where you need to be today. And reverse circle if you haven't yet. And on your next breath, we're going to bend the knees, place the feet back on the floor, roll over on one side. You can place the head on the bicep. And inhale with the other hand, press down on the ground, slowly coming up. And we'll just sit here on our blanket to warm up our neck. 3 times one way and 3 times the other. All right. As we transition to standing, let's do the opposite of what we would do if we're overwhelmed. So take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale, slowing it down. Calmly place your hands on the ground, feeling the contact of the hands. And then step the right foot in front, feeling the contact of the foot with the ground. And lastly, curl the left toes, press up into standing and circle the arms upward to the sky. And exhale, circle them down. Standing now in Tadasana. Standing mountain pose, so feet are hip width apart. The shoulders, the hip, the heels are aligned with the ears. So you can shift forward and back, left and right to find equal weight on the feet. Slightly drawing in the abdomen if you have a tendency to just let it sag, but don't let yourself go and sway back. So keep that neutral curve in the lower back and lift the chest, lift the shoulders, roll them back. And lift the gaze as if you're gazing at a distant mountain top. And close your eyes. Keeping the gaze uplifted there. So from this state, you're tuning into higher awareness, your higher self to guide you through the changes and challenges in your life as you mentally repeat, I stand ready to obey thy least command. I stand ready to obey thy least command. One more deep breath. And let's open the eyes. Shift your weight to your left foot. For Tripos Trikonasana, open the right hip. Foot can be on the ankle, the calf, or the thigh. And choose the one that helps you to slow down, not overextend. So I'm going to put my foot on the calf today. Gaze at a point in front of you. As you inhale, circle the arms upward, palms touching. Exhale, melt the shoulders down. And keep lengthening through the grounded leg. Foot pressing against the calf, thigh, or ankle. And tune into your breathing. The breath is like the wind, helping you to soften into this moment. Tune into your center, the center that's helping you to hold this pose. Hold grace, hold calmness in your heart as you mentally repeat, I am calm, I am poised, I am calm, I am poised. And on your next inhale, reach the arms upward, opening them up as a funnel as you circle them down, as if you're circling yourself with strength. So come back on both feet, equal weight. Lift the gaze, breathe and feel. Feel your connection with the ground, with the sky as you lengthen the crown of the head upward. I am calm, I am poised. And shift your weight now to the right foot. Open the left hip. Find the right foot placement for you. Belly in, chest forward. Inhale, circle the arms up. Palms together. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Pressing the palms together. And imagine a line in the middle of the body. And this is your values. These are your priorities. So breathe in that center. And clarify your direction as you mentally repeat, I am calm, I am poised, I am calm, I am poised. And let's inhale, reach upward. Exhale, circle the arms down, coming back on your 2 feet. Lift the gaze and feel for a moment. If you feel more integrated, more connected to yourself. And let's gently open the eyes. Now we'll do jackknife pose, Padahastasana, to help us to let go of the resistance, the weight, the fears, whatever is keeping us from moving forward. So from hip width position, inhale, circle the arms up. As you exhale, float the hands down on top of the thighs as you bend your knees slightly, hinging forward into a forward bend. First, keeping the spine neutral, so extending the hips away from the crown of the head. Deep breaths here. Notice where in the body is holding tension. And just from awareness of the spine and of the breath, notice if we can relax a little more. Relax the pressure, the expectations. That you need to be further, you're just right where you need to be. And if it's appropriate for your spine, you can inhale, lengthen. Exhale, relax the body over the legs. You can hold on to the big toes. You can hold on to the opposite elbows, or the calves, or the thighs. Whatever helps you to relax completely. Belly towards the thighs, the breath smooth like the ocean, deep and expansive. You can slightly bend the knees to release tension behind there. And lift up the sit bones and offer all your burdens, all your resistance down to the ground like leaves dropping from a branch as you mentally repeat, nothing on earth can hold me. Nothing on earth can hold me. One more deep breath. And as you inhale, place the hands back on the thighs. Capture your straight spine. Circle the arms up. And exhale, reach your arms away as you come back into a comfortable standing position. Notice if there's a sense of release or lightness, maybe in the chest, the shoulders. And affirm, nothing on earth can hold me. No problem, no obstacle can hold me down from experiencing this moment, tapping into my strength. On your next breath, let's open the eyes and let's come down on the ground for camel pose Ustrasana. Let me demonstrate first. There are two phases. The first phase, you're going to have the palms at the back of the pelvis lifting up and back over a big beach ball. The neck can also be tucked into the chest, or you can lift up and over, reaching for the heels, but only if the thighs stay vertical. If they don't, you can try curling your toes under, or you can place a prop behind you, a cushion, several, or just one behind you, and that can facilitate that opening, that deeper opening without straining your knees. So let's come in together. Knees hip width apart, calves parallel, back heel of the palms at the back rim of the pelvis, fingers pointing towards the coccyx here. And to begin, let's squeeze the elbows and lift the chest, engaging the abdomen. And then on the next inhalation, lift up and over, and exhale, soften the shoulders. Keep the chin tucked, or keep the back of the neck engaged. Inhale, expand. Exhale, relax. Your back muscles are engaged, your buttocks engaged, pressing down the knees. Notice the opening of the breath and the body. You can stay here, or you can reach for the heels. Welcome to curl the toes under or find a prop. And press down the knees and lift the chest up as if you're offering all your burdens up and letting a higher force take care of it, help you. As you mentally repeat with calm faith, I open to thy light. With calm faith, I open to thy light. On your next breath, let's place the right hand back on the pelvis. Inhale, reach the left arm up, straightening the spine, releasing the foot. And as you exhale, you can sit back on your heels or release forward into child pose, forehead on the ground. Wherever you're at, just tune into your breathing and notice, is my breath slower? Am I more present and attuned to myself? And mentally affirm again, in stillness, I touch my inner strength. In stillness, I touch my inner strength. Your next breath, let's open the eyes. Next pose, Chattara Parivartanasana, supine twist. Begin by coming on the ground in a supine position with the arms out in a T. Make sure that your body is extended and straight. And then we'll first bend the left knee, place the foot on the ground, lift the hips, shift the hips to the left, left foot on the right thigh, right hand on the left knee. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist over the right. The emphasis here is pressing down the left shoulder and making sure both shoulders are on the ground, not having the knee to the floor. And then you can lift the head and rotate looking out the left hand. Keep breathing naturally, feeling the twist open, the breath. Breathe space between the ribs as you lengthen through the right leg, expanding in all directions. That you're not just all your problems, this little self. You're like a star. Your influence, your energy, your presence reaches infinity. As you silently repeat, I open to the flow of God's life within me. I open to the flow of God's life within me. One more deep breath. And turn your head back to center. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, untwist. Unshift the hips. Keep the knees bent or straight as you relax your arms down to the side. And enjoy the after effects. Notice if your breath is more even, you're more present, not in survival mode. Maybe more in harmony with you. And let's come to the other side now, extending your arms back to a T. Let's bend the right knee, press down, shift the hips to the right. Right foot on left thigh, left hand on right knee. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist over to the left. You can lift up the head, look out the right hand, keeping the palm facing up, breathing smoothly and evenly, gently gliding the right hip away from the right shoulder, creating space. And let your arms, let your hands be open and receptive to solutions, to inspiration, to divine support. Breathing in and out, facilitating that connection with this moment, with a higher power, with God. Imagine you're just embracing all the blessings. As overwhelm is when we shut ourselves off, thinking we have to do it all alone, do everything by ourselves. Let's silently counteract that belief by mentally repeating, I open to the flow of God's life within me. I open to the flow of God's life within me. One more deep breath. And turn your head back to center. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, untwist and shift the hips. Relax your arms down in Shavasana. Noticing the back being well supported, the breath even and smooth, like a river, without any debris, a clear flowing river. Lifting the gaze, let's take one more breath. Our next pose is Matsyasana, fish pose. So let's roll up to the right side and watch me demonstrate. So what we'll do is place the hands underneath the body, palms facing down to the floor, about this area. So what we don't want to do is put all the weight on the head. So as you come in the pose, place it on the back corner of the head and really push down the hands and the elbows. So let's come in together, rolling your arms underneath the body. You might have to come on your heels to lift up one sit bone at a time and roll your hands underneath, pressing the palms to the ground, your sit bones into your hands. Next inhalation, lift the chest and the head. Come into a back bend as you place the back corner of the head on the ground. So scooting your heels away as you root down your elbows, lifting your heart up, up, up. And the legs are straight and active. And imagine you're like a fish just flowing with life without resisting. Flowing with the challenges as opportunities and surrendering to that growth here. One breath at a time, one step at a time, one moment at a time as you silently repeat, my soul floats on waves of cosmic light. My soul floats on waves of cosmic light. Your next breath, let's tuck the chin, lift the head, and release the body down. Relax your arms down in deep relaxation position. Begin by double inhale, squeezing the whole body. Double exhale, relax. Double inhale, tense. Squeeze and vibrate. Double exhale, relax. Double inhale one more time. Double exhale, relax. If you want to feel more support, you can place your hands on your belly or just leave them about 45-degree angle with the palms facing up. And begin tuning to your breathing, the belly rising and falling. Just watching the breath without trying to control it. Notice in letting go of trying to control. Being an observer, a part, not resisting. There's peace, there's calmness in your heart. Let the ground hold your body. Create space in those areas of tensions and strain. Let yourself be held by the earth and the sky as you silently repeat, bones, muscles, movement, I surrender now. Anxiety, elation, and depression, churning thoughts, all these I give into the hands of peace. Let's take 2 more deep breaths. And let's gently awaken our limbs by wiggling the fingers and toes. You can stretch, extending your legs and the arms away from each other. And bending the knees, rolling side to side. And rolling over to the right, placing the right ear on the right bicep. And slowly, with grace, press the left hand down, coming up to a comfortable seated position with your blanket or cushion. Slowly lift the gaze, palms facing up. Tune into your breath. Imagine the breath as something precious. And it is, like silk, smooth and creamy. And that your treasure, your strength, your ability to navigate overwhelm is by slowing down to appreciate the breath. Slowing down the mind, regulating our nervous system. And let's do that with measured breathing. We'll inhale, hold, and exhale now to a count of 6. So let's inhale. Hold the breath, lift the gaze to the point between the eyebrows. And exhale. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. Inhale deeply with conviction and confidence. Hold the breath, being completely focused and centered. And exhale. Drop your worries and burdens. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Slowing down your pace. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. One more round. Just seeing yourself completely centered in your spine, present and ready to do one step at a time. Make one change at a time. And as you breathe naturally now, notice the calmness of your breath, the strength of its flow. And let's keep that in mind as you go out today to do everything you need to do. Keep this sense of calmness. Whenever you feel you need strength, close your eyes and feel the breath. And let's mentally affirm. In stillness, I touch my inner strength. In stillness, I touch my inner strength. Burning those words in your mind. In stillness, I touch my inner strength. And let's end by radiating this strength to all who needs it. Rubbing the hands together. And we'll chant 3 ohms to share this strength, this divine strength. Om. 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 staying present and slowing down. I hope this session helped you to tap into that inner centeredness, calmness, and strength that you can use now to navigate your challenges. To summarize the solution for overwhelm, let's tune into this quote by St. Francis of Assisi. Start by doing what's necessary, then do what's possible, and suddenly you are doing the impossible. So really hold that potential in your mind by doing what is necessary now, clarifying your direction, and taking that next step. Many blessings to you on your life, on your transition. Thank you for showing up.